I'm at Olympic, right next to the West Kowloon Highway, and apart from the noise, you actually wouldn't realise that I was so close to it because of this fantastic screen planting here, which I've come to revisit because I was on the team that planted it in 2010. And so what have we got here? We've got rather splendid Schefflera actinophylla here, with this typical great big palmate tropical looking leaves. They're really huge leaves. Look at this. You can see each leaflet way longer than my hand. And it's coming up, it's just producing up there. I can't get a very good shot of it, but you can see the flower spikes just coming out, and they will have bright red flowers on soon. So Schefflera actinophylla, and what else have we got here? Well, we've got a couple of interesting trees here. I mean, what's interesting is that these are only 12 years old. I mean, they were 5 meters tall when they were planted. They're more than double that now. And these are Alstonia scholaris. And they were chosen because they're quite upright growing species and would not grow out and interfere with the traffic. And we can see one feature on this particular one here, look, which is quite typical of Alstonia, quite weird. It has this tendency of making not one main trunk, but sometimes 2 or even 3 sort of parallel trunks. It's quite curious, really. I mean, in most species that would probably be a structural problem, but it doesn't seem to be in this case. I mean, these have been through plenty of typhoons now. So quite a tall, good-looking tree, Alstonia scholaris. One reason that this area is working so well as a screen and blocking out not the noise of the traffic, but really my awareness of the traffic, is that it's not being maintained. So, well, or rather, you know, very half-heartedly maintained, let's put it that way. So, all what were the low shrubs, which, like this Duranta erecta here, has been allowed to just grow up, and actually the effect is rather fantastic to see. And then we've got a Caesalpinia lutescens, now Dypsis lutescens, growing there in the middle as well. And one last shrub that I want to point out to you, difficult to get a good view of it here, but this rather lovely one here, with these yellow and orangey flowers, and this quite attractive double innate foliage here. And this rejoices in the name of Caesalpinia pulcherrima meaning beautiful, which the flowers are, and that's so I'm quite in a way pleased to see that. That's lasted 12 years with no maintenance. The overall effect is a pretty effective screen, I have to say. And here's a last shot of the Alstonia scholaris, 12 years old.